Hello everyone and welcome to again of World of Warships. Today's replay is from vipersocks and he is in the Harugumo, the tier 10 Japanese destroyer. He's also in a division with myself and a friend of mine. So there is that. And we are on the map Trap in a 3-point domination game. So there is quite a bit of radar around with 2 roosters. Well, I guess 2 raiders isn't that bad. There is also an enemy Z-52. So all things to keep in mind. Now this Harugumo is currently hydroed by myself. I mean, you can see me there, I've smoked up and I'm also shooting this Harugumo. I have myself taken a few blind shots into my smoke and taken a little bit of damage already, unfortunately. So I try to stay moving. Now this Harugumo is kinda reversing into cover. But we've done quite a bit of damage to him so far, so that's nice. Now, there are some torpedoes coming here, so there is a second destroyer around, which is, I guess, somewhat unsurprising. Now, the majority of our team is going for the B cap, and it looks like the A cap is ignored by everyone so far. And look at that, there is an enemy Z-52, and that enemy Z-52 is using his Hydro. Now, I'm using a Hydro as well, so we are hydroing each other. Unfortunately, this guy is in cover, and I'm not, and you'll see my ship take quite a bit of damage. Now, the reason I'm not showing you this whole battle from my perspective is that I'm just, I didn't have the most, well, the best game here. I got wrecked quite early, to be honest. I guess that's minor spoiler, but you can see I've already lost quite a bit of hit points. Now, vipersocks is still pretty healthy, but he is still detected by this Hydro, and I was forced to run away. So we lost vision of the enemy destroyer, but that enemy destroyer is sort of in a death trap, so Viper decided to, you know what, it's a dangerous enemy, let's get rid of it. Let's see how good he torpedo beats when he is caught between those 2 islands and has a lot of torpedoes coming his way. I mean, maybe he can totally see them coming. Question is, can he dodge them? Now Viper took quite a bit of damage doing that, but turns out it was worth it. So that's 1 less enemy. Which also means we can finally take the C cap. Now there is still quite a battle in the A cap, and there are 2 Des Moines going for A. Now I don't know why there are 2 Des Moines going for A. I can see that 1 ship wants to sneak away and get a 3 point. 2 Des Moines seems like a bit of an overkill, and also like we probably would need those forces somewhere else. Now here at the C cap it's not looking so amazing overall. And oh, Viper got another torp hit somewhere, which is kind of surprising, considering that his torpedoes hit the Z-52 you'd expect. And all torpedoes have been spotted for quite a while, even those, and those ships should have had enough time to dodge, but okay. He has his smoke, I mean currently he is not detected yet, but once this ship comes around the corner he could even smoke here and use the powerful guns of the Harugumo. Not only did he get a torp hit, he also just flooded someone to death. So good start for our team, we are already 2 ships ahead. Unfortunately, this is why it's not going so well for me. You can see me here, I got spotted by the Harugumo and I tried to smoke instantly when I was spotted, but turns out 8,000 hit points against the Harugumo. He does that in 2 salvos. So, and that's basically why you didn't see this game from my perspective. Because I had a very short experience here, but it happens, you know. Probably should have played it more careful myself. But we are here to watch Viper. And Viper is currently here in his smoke and raining death and destruction upon a tier pit in his very fearsome gunboat, the Harugumo. Now, meanwhile, it looks like 1 Des Moines turned back, so that's good. The fight for the center is still going. 1 Des Moines is grabbing the A cap, which is a pretty good job by him, because it will give us a free cap. And well, the fight for C is somewhat still underway. I mean, we captured it, but we might just be losing it right now. Now the enemy Harugumo is raided by my friend in the Des Moines, but he is desperately trying to get away from the radar. There is also a Cyclone incoming, but we aren't there yet. This Harugumo is almost down, and he is trying to keep the Harugumo in radar range, I think. But, well, I mean, it's very tasty. It's Harugumo at very low health, and yes, he's getting a bit greedy here. He just really wants to sink him, but unfortunately the Harugumo managed to disappear, and now my friend in the Des Moines is caught in a pretty bad spot. Now, he probably should have tried to get away early on, but he saw an opportunity to sink a Harugumo, and unfortunately it didn't work out. Now, the Cyclone isn't coming in fast enough. He is too close to drop into concealment. He can't really turn away without showing his broadside, so he is pretty much committed here and probably going down. Now, meanwhile, Viper is torpedoing this smoke, just trying to get whoever's sitting in there. I mean, it's probably Harugumo, but there is still a booster missing that could be around here somewhere and trying to use that smoke. But there is nothing Viper can do here. He has to abandon this point. There is too many enemies. Now, meanwhile, the friendly forces have taken A and B, and it's looking overall pretty decent, equal ship-wise. And, well, cap-wise, we are ahead. Cyclone is getting stronger and stronger. So soon enough we will be in a pretty decent spot to defend, because all of our ships are basically at the B cap. I mean, I guess the enemy Shimakaze could sneak around and try to capture A. But overall, all our team has to do here is defend. So let's increase the speed here a little bit, because I mean, it's in a Cyclone, we can't really see much, and Viper is just retreating. He is wisely meeting up with the rest of the team. There was no point in staying up there and risking anything. He wants to be there, maybe spot for his Yamato, try to intercept the enemy Harugumo or something like that, and basically be closer to his teammates to work together. Now we have two Des Moines chasing a Rooster in the Shimakaze, and I don't know why. I mean, two Des Moines, that means twice radar, and radar can be very powerful in a Cyclone. Okay, so let's reduce the speed here. The enemy Harugumo got spotted and got taken out, so that's amazing. Now yes, two raiders in a Cyclone can be very powerful if they coordinate it, but there isn't much point in hunting down the Shimakaze. It feels like that Shimakaze will just try to get away, and once he disappears, even with radar, they might have trouble to find him unless they can take him out here. Doesn't seem like the most productive thing to do, but we will see if it turns out. Now, meanwhile, we have a Yamato here meeting the enemy charge, and unfortunately this Yamato doesn't have a lot of backup. I mean, Viper is here, the Monarch is still, I think, too far away, because remember Cyclone. So that. Now, Monarch is coming in here, there is also a Republic, and there should be a Hindenburg. Now, the Yamato is a very strong ship, but you probably don't want to brawl with 3 ships at the same time, especially if one of them has torpedoes. Now, Viper here has activated his smoke screen, and he is providing some fire support here. And this Monarch is currently turning, and I think the Monarch wants to actually go and ram the Yamato. He probably should have decided to do that earlier if he wanted to, but you know. Monarch is going down quite nicely. Friendly Monarch is coming in to help. He is now here, and now it's basically a 3 versus 3 fight, I suppose. The enemy Monarch is trying to heal, but he is not healing fast enough. He goes down before he can, like, ram the Yamato. So, is the Yamato eating a torp? That's... oh. The Yamato just got explodified. So, plot twist. If that Yamato hadn't detonated, I think he could have probably taken out the Hindenburg before he went down. So that's what that was a little bit unfortunate. Now friendly Monarch showing broadside is also very unfortunate, to be honest. Overall it's 4 versus 4, so still pretty good for the friendlies. The enemy Hindenburg is using Hydro, which means Viper is unfortunately spotted here. He is getting low on health, but so is the Hindenburg. Now the Monarch got sunk, but the Hindenburg is gone, and now Captain Yamamoto activates, so he Viper unleashed the Kraken, so he gets a heal. And that heal is coming at a pretty good time. It's 2 versus 2. The friendly Hipper is on very low health. The Republic is probably coming this way. Viper is trying to intercept him, trying to guess when the enemy comes. So he's just launching his torps through here in a hope to hit the enemy battleship. Now the battleship is aware that he is around, and the battleship immediately turns. So overall, I mean, friendly team is still ahead. The enemy team though might be better off with that battleship, while the friendlies only have a Hipper. Shimakaze versus Harugumo could go either way. I mean, the Shimakaze has the better concealment, but the Harugumo should win a gunfight. And well, the enemy team is behind, but I assume the enemy Shima is going for the A-cap. The Hipper is desperately trying to get away from the Republic, it looks like. But I'm not sure if he has anywhere to run. It looks like he's trying to keep that island between him and the enemy, but he failed. Not sure if the Hipper could have done anything there, but you know, he is down. The Republic is still around though. So, we know the Shima's in A. Viper, he can go grab C or he can hunt the battleship. Probably best option is to go for C. And well, I mean, now it's basically the only option because the enemy battleship got flooded to death. So I guess good job, Hipper. Okay, not sure. He could C is not the only option. He could just go and challenge that Shima at A, but that seems like a bit of a risky move. So you know what? We just increase the speed here quite a bit. Because we know that Shimakaze is in A and Viper isn't going there, he's just going for C. The friendlies have the lead, right? They have the points. Now he is shooting here maybe to try if he gets spotted, like seeing how far the enemy has come. But then again, we know he isn't in B yet. Anyway, so Viper is grabbing C. We still have quite a lead. The enemy is now going for B. And now the question remains, what will Viper do? He can go challenge the Shimakaze, or he can just sail to a corner and chill. Now, the Shimakaze will continue his capping spree and go for C, right? And I think we reduce the speed here a little bit. Now he is located, so if he goes towards the Shima might just know he's coming. That Shima will likely blind top, probably not all of his launches, but I mean, if I were the Shimakaze, I would use 2 of my launches for radio location, blind torpedoes, and keep 1 back in case it comes to brawl. But we don't know what the enemy Shima is thinking. Alright, there is 1 minute 45 seconds left. If he doesn't do anything and the Shima goes for C, would we still win? I don't know. Maybe, probably. Now, in chat, somebody is saying the enemy Shima has only 2k, which means if Viper spots him, he can probably take out the Shima before torpedoes can reach him, and, well, turns out that Shimakaze is a little bit more healthy than a teammate claimed. I think the teammate said 2k at first and then corrected himself to 4k, and it looks like neither of those was very accurate. But you know what? Harugumo's gun power is absolutely no match for a Shima, and even if the Shima had a lot of health left, it doesn't have a lot of health left now. And that's a win! Here we are with the results. vipersocks earned himself 3187 base experience, and very nicely done by him. He really carried us through this. So yeah, I thought it was a pretty nice battle, and it featured me in the beginning getting wrecked, which is a nice bonus, don't you think? vipersocks earned himself a devastating strike, a Confederate, a Dreadnought, a Kraken, and a high caliber. And the Dreadnought is amusing because, well, the Harugumo usually doesn't have a heal. But hey, Yamamoto makes it possible. Now he also scored 185,000 points of damage, sank 6 enemy ships, and it was a fun battle to watch. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.